Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it so far. $36.43 is pretty good. We do need a probe core, don't we? Well, the probe core will go back here. There we go. There we go. We're going to need some RCS. I want it on the main here. Okay. Fun. It looks fun. What if we get rid of this? Okay. I know where the thrusters need to go. We're going to put them here. Yeah, right there is fine. With only 50 units of monoprop, that's not ideal. We're going to reduce the flow. And we're going to add 2 more here in the back. For moving around. Do I want them that way? Yeah, it should be okay. That should be fine. Right? No, I need some bigger ones. Yeah, it's better. They stick out better. So retract. And let's see, how about some separatrons? So once we get into the orbit of Duna, we can deorbit this thing and it'll just harmlessly crash down to the surface. There we go. And we'll make sure that this is staged. Perfect. How are we looking? Delta V 3103. That's good enough for me. Maybe we can tuck in this a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Electric charge. Let's add some batteries to it. That's not bad. Maybe tuck it in a bit more. There we go. 415 should be all right. We're not going to be in darkness for too long. I think that's a plenty. That's pretty good. do want to use these tanks first. This will not have crossfeed. And that is a pretty good attachment point for all of our space planes and stuff. So let's make it fancy. I wish I could send up these centrifuges, but I think they're just a bit too big. Yeah, I think they're just too big. Nah. Maybe one day we'll build a really big space plane. That is not today. I am going to put up just one of these, or maybe even two of these illuminators. Yeah, just one. Pull it back. Yeah, that looks nice. Don't it? Yo, I can change that color? Whoa. What color should I change it? Alright, alright. Let's see, the red. What if we did it like a drab? Nah. Blue? Eh. There's not like a... That's just like blue. There's no like a fancy blue or nothing. I don't know, maybe blue is it. Yeah, I like the gold metallic, so we're going to keep that. Maybe we'll just do this as like a white metallic? Nah. Let's do stock white. And then we'll pump up the detail. It's not bad. I like it. I can't change the color of this, can I? Nope. What about that? Nope. I can make it white. Yeah, that kind of works. I just can't change the color of the windows. I don't know. Maybe some windows are gold and some windows are blue. Whatever. No, hold on. I got it. It can't be white. It has to be some other color. What about orange? That's too orange. Orange foam isn't bad. I don't know. I kind of like the orange foam. And maybe we can... do some funny business. That's cool. Doesn't stick out too much. I think that'll be fine. Sweet little mind. Let's extend the antenna with 9. Extend the solar panels. Ruby station docking hab. So save. I'm going to reroute to this piece. I think it is actually. So we're going to make it a subassembly. Ruby station docking hab. Okay, so that's there. Save launch. So let's do the Mallard. Make sure we don't have a payload in there. Yeah, we still got the old payload in there. That's fine. We'll just snip that out of there. And we're going to put that hinge piece back in. And one of these. And now, boom. Just like that. Let's make sure that we are not. We are, of course. There we go. It's better. Could still be better. It's those dang old ladders, but the length is good. We're good lengthwise. So we'll just lower it a teensy wincy bit more. It's good. How's it looking down here? Just barely. That is disappointing. All right. What kind of 15G antenna do we have? There's 100G. It's 2G. This one's 15. I feel like I use it too much though. Yeah, it's not going to work down there. That's 2G, 7G, that's 15G as a relay. It's way too big. That's not big enough. I think I'll just have to settle for down here. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's see. I do wonder if I can just do that, maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, I can accept that. Ah! That actually scared me.